on night, we are dark.
Is anyone near guard, damn it?
We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit.
Actually, the movie ended like that would have been better than what we got. What's going on, my YouTube family? It's your boy Darnoozy back for another movie review, this time for the upcoming action thriller movie called Plane, starring Gerard, Butler, and Luke Cage from Luke Cage. Newest action thriller movie coming out this Friday the 13th. That should be a sign already that by Lionsgate. And is the movie good? Good. This movie is entertaining. It's generic. That's what I could say. It's generic. You see this movie done before. In fact, I will almost say that this is like kind of like carbon copy stuff from other Gerard Butler movies that we have seen. This time he's just in a plane with Luke Cage and guns and bullets. You've seen it done before, right? It's what I would call pretty much your typical January action movie, stuff like that. It's the typical action movie that's going to just come out in time for, you know, the weekend, stuff like that. People to just get hyped up and stuff, and then it'll be forgotten by next week. With credit, like I said, it is entertaining enough-ish to watch for the hour 47 minutes you're watching it, and I just think that if you got some free time, hey, it wouldn't hurt you to what else is out. Are you going to see Megan again? Well, you could. But this is also coming out. So, going to pros and cons, I believe that Plane is officially in theaters this Friday, the 13th. Here's what you need to know about the movie. Buckle up. But here we go. About acting in the movie, Mike Colter and Gerard Butler, they were pretty functional enough in the movie, although I will say their chemistry is kind of like a little hit and miss. It kind of feels like they don't actually want to be in the same movie together, and that kind of compromises the experience when you're watching it. It is about a pilot and this murderous asshole, and they pretty much got to collab together to pretty much get off this island because there's fucking terrorists and shit trying to kill the hostages. Gerard Butler is Gerard Butler. He's pretty much the action star that you know him as in this movie. You know, you see any of the Olympus Fallen movie, that's pretty much Gerard Butler in his movie. This time it's the pilot. That's pretty good with a gun. A lot of guns too. A lot of guns in this movie. Opposite him is Luke Cage, and Luke Cage does like, you know, bring that like, hey, I just want to get a check. So January movie, I don't give a shit. Let's roll this, let's do it. Rest of the characters in the movie, there are some notable people, but it's just like, you don't care. It's only about Mike Banning and Luke Cage, the only two characters you're gonna care about the movie. And they did their best to keep it a plot in the movie, more or less. The movie, if you saw the trailer, then you know what it's about. Pretty much you got Gerard Butler as this pilot, everything like that, ace pilot, and he pretty much his plane gets struck down by a lightning strike. They have to make this real risky landing on this island, and he does do that, but when he lands on the island, that's when shit gets real. Then when they land, they find out that there's dangerous terrorists on the island. They pretty much just capture a lot of the passengers to hold them hostage, and now it's pretty much up to Gerard Butler to team up with this murderer who's being transported by the FBI to save the passengers, get them off the island, and kill all the terrorists. That's the movie. A Frozen movie, like I said, the action, generic, but entertaining enough for a January movie. There's guns, bullets, Gerard Butler, you know, cracking the one-liner, stuff like that. Pretty much like I said, if you've seen Olympus Has Fallen, just take Olympus Has Fallen, pair him up with a black dude, that's the movie. Plane. It's funny because, like, yeah, there's a plane in the movie, but it's only like in the first half. The rest of it is just on this island with Gerard Butler and Luke Cage killing folks. There you go. Right in the pocket. I don't get on this movie too hard because I'm just like, it's just painfully generic because you just seen a lot of things done before. Gerard Butler with a gun shooting folks. Luke Cage with, you know, doing his Luke Cage shit with also a gun because he's a quote-unquote murderer. There is some heart in the movie, stuff like that, because there are moments like this in the movie.
Do this, you'll probably never see your family again.
What about their families?
Murderer does have a heart of gold after all. Aw, ain't that sweet. I'm kind of gets about the movie, the fact that it is kind of predictable in part, because like I said, if you watch the trailer, then you pretty much know the movie beat by beat. That doesn't leave anything to imagination. There really isn't no like super deep layered characters in this, but it's a January movie, an action January movie. They can't all be winners. They can't all be Megan. So I had to kind of lower my expectations back to earth and be like, okay, yeah, we're back in January. Here we go. At the end of the day, Plane was a movie that I did not mind watching, especially watching for free. It's pretty much your typical action thriller movie in January that you've seen done before countless times. Action in the movie was pretty entertaining for what it is, even though you've seen it done before. There's no character, no real story, just like Gerard Butler, Luke Cage, terrorists, kill them, save the hostages, get off the island. Boom. Credits. That being said, easily going to say that Plane is definitely a 5 out of 10, which is definitely a good time. One time only. Plane in theaters this Friday 13th. You're going to see it, not going to see it. Type, let me know, just talk about it. Hope you guys have a good week. We'll see you in the next video. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.